Hello everyone, my name is Mohamed Saeed and I'm pleased to present our research titled Examining Financial Reporting Fraud in Sudan's Telecom Industry, Sudatel Telecommunication as a Case Study. This study explores the critical issue of financial statements fraud, a challenge that not only undermines investors' confidence but also impacts economic stability, particularly in fragile economies like Sudan. In this presentation, I will walk you through our key findings and methodology which leverage Benford's law to detect potential anomalies in Sudatel's financial data spanning 2006 to 2023. Our goal is to shed light on areas of concern and propose recommendations for enhancing transparency and accountability in financial reporting. This presentation is organized into five key sections. First, the introduction provides an overview of the study's background and objectives. Second, the research methods explain the approach and tools used to collect and analyze data. Third, the data analysis and results section highlights the key findings and insights. Fourth, the conclusions summarize the main takeaways of the research. Finally, the recommendations present practical steps for improvement based on the findings. Corruption in Sudan remains a critical challenge with far-reaching impacts on country's economy and governance. Transparency International's 2021 Corruption Perceptions Index ranked Sudan 168 out of 180 countries, highlighting the severity of the issue. Widespread corruption affects all levels of society, undermining transparency and accountability in both public and private sectors. It erodes public trust, deters foreign investment, and hampers economic development, leaving significant gaps in the governance and institutional integrity. Sudan faces serious problems with corruption, weak internal controls, and lack of financial transparency. This study emphasizes the need for important reforms to fix these issues. One key step is adopting international standards like IFRS. These standards help make financial reporting clearer, more reliable, and easier to compare. Using modern technologies like blockchain is also important. At the same time, stronger internal controls can help to detect and stop fraud. By taking these steps, Sudan can improve its financial system, reduce fraud, and build trust in its economy. In this study, we use clear methods to ensure accurate results. First, we analyzed financial statements from Sudatel Telecommunication Group to gather important data. These statements gave us key information about companies' finances. We also use secondary data like studies, articles, and books to support our analysis and provide more context. By combining these sources, we create a strong base for understanding financial reporting practice. Benford's law is an interesting mathematical principle discovered in 1881 by Simon Newcomb and later formalized by Frank Benford. It shows that in many natural datasets, smaller digits like 1 appear as the first digit more often than larger digits like 9. For example, the digit 1 appears as leading digit about 30.1% of the time, while 9 appears the least. This pattern isn't random and can be a powerful tool for detecting fraud or unusual patterns in financial data. Researchers such as Rinaldo 2021 and Terzi 2004 have successfully used Benford's law to uncover financial irregularities and possible fraud. It has become a valuable method in auditing and financial investigation. To test if the data conforms to Benford's law, we use two key methods, the Kolmogorov-Semigrov test and chi-square test. First, the Kolmogorov-Semigrov test compares the observed distribution of the digits with the expected distribution based on Benford's law. If the maximum difference is greater than the critical value, the data does not follow Benford's law, which may point to potential fraud. Second, chi-square test. The chi-square test checks how well the observed digit frequencies matches the expected one. If the calculated chi-square is higher than the critical value, we reject the null hypothesis. This means there are anomalies in the data that could indicate potential fraud. Together, these tests are a powerful tool for identifying unusual patterns in financial data. Penfold's law was applied to assess the integrity of Sudatel Telecommunication Group's financial statements from 2006 to 2023, focusing on the conformity of first and second digit distribution to expected frequencies. To perform the analysis, the chi-square and Kolmogorov-Smirnov test were used. Table 1 presents the result of chi-square and Kolmogorov-Smirnov test for the first digit. The result revealed that there is a possibility of fraud in 7 items, including property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, trade and other receivables, foreign currency translation reserve, revaluation reserve, loans and borrowings, and trade payables. Table 2 presents the result of chi-square and Kolmogorov-Smirnov test for the second digit. Only 2 items were found to possibly be fraudulent. These items are foreign currency translation reserve and revaluation reserve. This slide shows the main results of the analysis. First, accounts like operating revenues, expenses, and cash balances mostly follow Benford's law. This means there is a low chance of fraud or manipulation in these areas. However, some accounts like property, plant, and equipment, trade receivables, and loans showed big differences from Benford's law. These differences might mean there are unusual patterns that need to be checked further. The differences we found in critical accounts could have serious implications. Nonconformity with Benford's law may suggest errors or even intentional manipulation in financial reporting. To ensure the accuracy and reliability of the financial statements, further investigation is essential. It's important to analyze these areas in more detail to maintain the integrity of financial reporting. In this research, we examined the financial reporting practice of Sudatel Telecommunication Group using Benford's law as the main forensic tool. Our results show the mixed outcome. Some financial variables followed Benford's law, which suggests they are likely accurate. However, other variables did not conform to the law, showing irregular patterns. To improve financial reporting, this study highlights 3 key recommendations. First, adopt FIRS. Implementing international financial reporting standards will ensure transparency, consistency, and global comparability in financial statements. Second, invest in forensic accounting and continuous audits. Forensic accounting and regular audits will help to detect and prevent fraud, strengthen internal controls, and ensure accuracy of financial reports. Third, strengthen regulatory framework and promote transparency. Improving regulations and fostering a culture of openness will build the confidence in financial system and ensure accountability across organizations. These steps create a foundation for reliable financial reporting and sustainable economic development. In conclusion, this research advocates for a multifaceted approach to fraud detection, one that combines both quantitative and qualitative methods. By integrating these approaches, we can get a clearer, more comprehensive picture of potential fraud risk. Looking ahead, future studies should also explore the use of machine learning techniques for detecting fraud across various sectors. Machine learning has the potential to enhance fraud detection by analyzing large volumes of data and identifying patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. Combating financial fraud is critical not only for protecting organizations, but also for ensuring economic development, organizational sustainability, and most importantly, restoring public trust in Sudan's corporate environment. This study paves the way for further research and reforms that can lead to a more transparent and accountable financial system in Sudan. It's an important step in creating an environment where businesses and public can trust the financial reporting and practice that drive the economy. Thank you for watching. I truly hope you found the information insightful and valuable. Your attention and time are greatly appreciated.